Hi, this is Daryl Davis, and I'm presenting my math 8th grade part 1 class for the LTEC 5510 course this fall 2020. So this is my start screen. This is my home screen for my course. This is the first screen that learners will see as they enter the course. This talks a little bit about different concepts and topics that they'll learn throughout the year or throughout the course. Right here it shows CK12 and Open School BC. I got to change this because I'm eliminating Open School BC. Although I really love them, they have a lot of hands-on activities that the students can work on compared to CK12, where CK12 has a lot of interactives. Open School BC has a lot of hands-on things that they can do. They both do a very good job of presenting content or presenting topics through the content that they have, but I'm going to mainly focus on CK12. All right, so let's go to the modules. So as you can see, I have chapter 1, and I have chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4 content, and chapter 5. Chapter 4 and 5 don't have a lot of content as compared to the rest of them because I haven't actually created haven't integrated the CK12 content within it quite yet. But I should be finished within another week and a half, I think. I think a good weekend of working on everything, and I should get everything completed. So let's move on. So we'll start with section 1.1, the introduction. So this is the introduction page, and this is a screenshot from the start page within CK12. It just talks about different activities that they have to do, and it talks about the different, when they do the practice work, how you have to score 90 or better before you can move on to the next activity. That's within CK12, and it talks about the Texas standards that are associated to this topic. So we'll click next and move into it. I've integrated CK12 into Canvas, but should someone not want to work on this, you just come right up here, click on this, it'll open up a tab and take you to CK12 where you get a little bit more room, of course, so that you can see things. CK12 has a lot of different interactives, and I love this view practice right here, which I'll have to assign this, of course. I'll preview it. So it gives you a series of questions. There's more than 10 that you can actually do, but you only need 10, and you need to get a certain level. I set the level at 90% before they move on to the next section. So I'll close this up right here. Let's go back to the modules. And then one thing I wanted to show this right here is the videos, of course, that I have associated with this. And all you have to do is just watch different videos. Click on this. Once they've gone through all that content, here's a series of discussion questions. They just have to answer discussion questions, and that's it right there. Another thing, let me go back to the modules because it didn't pull it up for some reason. Oh, it's not on section 1.1. They got 1.2. So they have these Plix interactives for CK12. So these Plixes, I really like these a lot. They are different interactives. They're fun games, and sometimes just different interactives that the students can work on. It makes things a little bit more fun, actually a lot more fun in the process. But you click on Challenge Me, and then it starts moving into the actual question sets. But let's step out of here. That's not the only type of interactive that there is within CK12. Here's the exploration series simulations. So they have these different simulations, which are actually a part of their physics model, but they relate to these math topics. So CK12 shows a relationship between the different math topics. This isn't an error message. It's just saying that the screen size has changed because it's been integrated. But like I said before, if they click on here, they can jump out of it, and they'll be able to go straight into the different interactives. So you can skip the introduction, and you can, for this one right here, you can adjust the different things before you can go ahead and show the simulation to see how the person can get their whole reflection into the actual mirror. So this one right here, I believe, is associated to reflections, the topic of reflections with geometric objects. If I close it up, jump back out to the modules again, I still have to create a series of quizzes that they'll be given quizzes not at the end of each section, but at the end of like every 3 sections or sections that relate to one another. And then of course at the end of each chapter you'll have a they'll have a full test. But the test will be in the test. I think I'm going to use the test in CK12. So CK12 has a test bank where you can create different tests and quizzes. And then once they complete it in CK12, it automatically populates their grade into the reports, and I can transfer the reports into Canvas. So I have everything stored in here. And that'll be for every different one. And at the beginning of every section will have its own introduction. I just clicked on the wrong thing. Each introduction. Which is the same way CK12 introduces everything, except it shows the Texas standard associated with it. I also need to come over here and take out a lot of this over here because Discovery Education is not a part of this. Neither is Edpuzzle or any of these different things. But I'm pretty far along, and I'm happy with my my progress. I think, like I said, another week, really a good weekend, and I should have this done. But that's about it. Thanks.